Boxing reveres its legends, enshrining them in hallowed halls and recounting their epic battles for generations. Their names become synonymous with courage, skill, and the sweet science of the sport. But rarely, almost never, do these titans of the ring step out of history, shedding the mantle of the past, and back into the unforgiving glare of the ring. Last night, under the dazzling lights of the MGM Grand, a venue synonymous with boxing's grandest nights, Manny Pacquiao, a name etched in boxing lore at the age of 46, a time when most fighters are long retired, did just that, defying expectations and silencing doubters before the first bell even rang. He was chasing not mere nostalgia, a sentimental return to former glories, but a real, tangible world title, a championship belt that would solidify his place among the immortals. The crowd, a sea of faces from every corner of the globe, buzzed with a potent mix of hope, fueled by years of witnessing Pacquiao's brilliance and doubt, a nagging voice whispering of Father Time's undefeated record. Could Pacquiao, the only 8-division champion in the history of boxing, a feat unmatched and perhaps unmatchable, defy time, the ultimate opponent, once more? Could he summon the speed, power, and resilience of his younger self? His journey from the depths of poverty in the Philippines to a global icon is the stuff of legends, a testament to his unwavering spirit and relentless work ethic. But this comeback was about more than simply adding another chapter to his already illustrious legacy. It was about something far more profound. It was about rewriting the very definition of what's possible, pushing the boundaries of human achievement in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Why risk it all? The reputation, the health, the comfort of retirement at 46? What drove him to step back into the lion's den? For Pacquiao, the ring is more than just a battleground. It's home, a sanctuary where he feels most alive, most himself. And the siren call of history, the chance to etch his name even deeper into the annals of boxing, still resonated within him. To become the oldest welterweight champion in the sport's storied history, a record that would stand as a testament to his longevity and dedication, would be a final audacious act of defiance against the inevitable decline that awaits all athletes. As he made his ring walk, the roar of the crowd washing over him, Eye of the Tiger blaring through the arena's sound system, an anthem of resilience and determination, the stakes were crystal clear, hanging heavy in the air like the anticipation before a storm. It was legend versus youth, a clash of generations, a battle between experience and raw potential. Experience honed over decades of battles versus the relentless march of time, a force that spares no one. Every fan in attendance and the millions watching around the world knew they were witnessing a gamble, a high-stakes roll of the dice. One last shot at glory, a final opportunity to silence the critics and etch his name even deeper into boxing's history books, or a stark reminder that time, in the end, remains undefeated, an opponent that no fighter, no matter how legendary, can truly conquer. Pacquiao's return wasn't just another fight on the boxing calendar. It was a cultural event, a moment that transcended the sport itself. It was a challenge to the very limits of human potential, a testament to the power of will and the enduring allure of the sweet science. The world watched with bated breath, captivated by the drama unfolding before them, as a living legend dared to chase one more miracle, to defy the odds and rewrite his own incredible story. The stage was meticulously set, every detail carefully orchestrated, for a night that would undoubtedly echo through the corridors of boxing history, a night that would be talked about for years to come. At the heart of this electrifying event, pulsating with anticipation and history, was the coveted WBC Welterweight Championship. This wasn't just another belt, it was a symbol of grit, determination, and the pinnacle of boxing achievement. A belt worn by legends, each name etched in the annals of boxing history. Think of the greats who have held this very title, their triumphs and struggles woven into the fabric of this championship. For Pacquiao, reclaiming it wasn't merely about adding another title to his already overflowing trophy case. It would bridge his storied past, a testament to his enduring skill and unwavering dedication. It was about connecting that glorious past with an unbelievable present, defying expectations and rewriting the rules of what's possible. Proving greatness has no age, that passion and skill can transcend the limitations of time. He aimed to show the world that experience, combined with relentless training, could still conquer all. Victory would not only etch his name further into boxing lore, but would also make him the oldest welterweight champion ever, a feat that would resonate throughout the sport, shattering records and inspiring athletes everywhere, demonstrating that age is just a number when the heart of a champion still beats strong. His victory would be a beacon of hope for those who dare to dream beyond perceived limitations. For Barrios, the stakes were just as high, a chance to catapult himself into the elite ranks of boxing and etch his name alongside the legends. Defeat Pacquiao, and he'd cement his own legacy, proving he had the skill, power, and determination to stand atop the welterweight division. It was his opportunity to seize the throne and usher in a new era. This was more than a title fight. It was a collision of destinies, a crossroads where one fighter's past met another's future. It was a battle of eras, a symbolic passing of the torch, or a defiant stand against the relentless march of time. A legend's last stand against a hungry champion, eager to claim his place among the greats. The tension was palpable, the anticipation electric. Barrios could become the man who finally closed the Pacquiao chapter, the one who ushered in a new generation of boxing talent, or be a footnote in the legend's final act, a valiant challenger who ultimately fell short of dethroning the king. Every punch carried the weight of history, each jab and hook a testament to the countless hours of training and sacrifice. For Pacquiao, it was about one last masterpiece, a final display of the skill and artistry that had defined his legendary career. For Barrios, a chance to step into the spotlight, to prove he belonged on the grandest stage of boxing. The WBC belt was the prize, a tangible symbol of victory and the culmination of years of hard work. But immortality was on the line, the chance to be remembered forever in the hallowed halls of boxing history. The world watched, captivated by the drama unfolding before their eyes, captivated by the drama of a legend's final quest, a story that transcended the sport itself. This was boxing at its most meaningful, a clash of generations, a battle of wills, and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. Past versus present, experience versus youth, a collision of styles and strategies, legacy versus ambition, the established champion defending his throne against the hungry challenger seeking to claim it. The outcome would shape the sport's narrative for years to come, influencing future generations of fighters and fans alike. Across from Pacquiao stood Barrios, a champion in his prime at 30. Barrios, a disciplined, powerful welterweight, wasn't here to be a stepping stone. He was defending his territory. 16 years younger, with height and reach advantages, Barrios represented the new generation. His strategy used the jab control distance and target Pacquiao's body to sap the legend's stamina. The pressure was unique, expected to win yet cast as the villain against a beloved icon. Barrios had to tune out the crowd and prove he was more than just a title holder. This was his chance to step out of the shadows and show he belonged among boxing's elite. The ring was his, but he had to earn the world's respect by conquering a legend. The opening bell revealed a tactical chess match, Pacquiao's speed and angles against Barrios's reach and power. Pacquiao, undeterred by age, darted in and out, landing sharp lefts and igniting the crowd. Barrios stayed composed, using his jab to keep Pacquiao at bay and investing in punishing body shots. The early rounds were tense, each man probing for weaknesses. As the fight heated up, Pacquiao's flurries thrilled, but Barrios's single shots landed with authority. The judges faced a tough call, Pacquiao's volume versus Barrios's power. The action ebbed and flowed. Just as one seemed to take control, the other answered back. Both men showcased skill and heart, refusing to yield an inch. The crowd was riveted, watching a true battle of experience versus youth. Every round raised the stakes, with neither fighter willing to let history slip away. Pacquiao entered as the underdog, a role he's made legendary. At 46, most doubted he could withstand a prime champion, but Pacquiao has always thrived on defying expectations. He's toppled giants before, De La Hoya, Cotto, Margarito. Each time, the experts counted him out. Last night, he fought with the wisdom of a veteran and flashes of his old explosiveness. He used feints, angles, and timing to create openings, outsmarting youth with experience. The crowd fed off his underdog energy, roaring with every combination. Win or lose, Pacquiao's performance was a victory, courage and skill on full display. He reminded the world that heart and will can still shake the sport. Even as the odds stacked up, the Pacman proved he's always a threat. Earlier, the co-main event saw Sebastian Fundora dismantle Tszyu in their junior middleweight rematch. Fundora, towering at 6'6", used his reach masterfully, keeping Tszyu at bay with a relentless jab. Gone was the brawling of their first fight. This time, Fundora delivered a boxing clinic from the outside. Tszyu struggled to close the distance, taking heavy punishment as Fundora's accuracy piled up damage. By round 10, the referee stopped the fight. Fundora's dominance was undeniable. This win silenced doubters and established Fundora as the unified king at 154 pounds. He now looms as a major force, ready for mega fights against the division's best. For Tszyu, it's back to the drawing board after a humbling defeat. Across the Atlantic, Alexander Usyk defended his heavyweight titles against Daniel Dubois in London. Usyk's movement and ring IQ left Dubois chasing shadows, as the champion landed sharp, accurate shots from all angles. A controversial low blow in round 5 briefly halted the action, but Usyk recovered and turned up the pressure. By round 9, Usyk unleashed a decisive flurry, dropping Dubois for the knockout. It was a masterclass. Usyk's technical brilliance outshining Dubois's raw power. The win keeps Usyk atop the heavyweight division and sets up a potential undisputed title clash. On a night of global boxing drama, Usyk's performance was a reminder of skill's supremacy over size. The heavyweight picture is clearer and more exciting than ever. As the Pacquiao-Barrios fight entered the final rounds, tension filled the MGM Grand. Pacquiao, digging deep, found a second wind, his left hand landing with renewed urgency. Barrios, refusing to yield, answered with heavy shots, rocking Pacquiao in the 10th. The legend shook it off, firing back in a dramatic exchange that defined the fight power versus resilience. The 12th round was pure heart, both men trading punches, strategy abandoned for willpower. The crowd roared as Pacquiao unleashed furious flurries, Barrios standing his ground. At the final bell, both raised their arms, exhausted and proud. They embraced, warriors who'd given everything. The fight had delivered, a true test of skill, heart, and legacy. Pacquiao proved he could still push a champion to the brink. Barrios showed he was worthy of the crown, standing tall against a legend. The atmosphere was thick with anticipation as the judges tallied their scores. The fate of two warriors hung in the balance, each having poured their heart and soul into the contest. After what seemed like an eternity, the announcement came. The judges' split decision went to Barrios. It was a victory secured by the narrowest of margins, a testament to the grueling back-and-forth battle that had unfolded in the ring. Every punch, every movement, every strategic decision had culminated in this razor-thin verdict. The crowd erupted, a symphony of cheers and applause echoing through the arena. They cheered both men, acknowledging the incredible effort and sportsmanship displayed by both fighters. Barrios, the victorious champion, basked in the adulation, his arms raised in triumph. This was the culmination of years of dedication and sacrifice. Pacquiao, the ageless warrior, accepted the defeat with grace and humility. Pacquiao didn't quite make history on this night, the record books remaining just out of reach, but his performance was a triumph in itself, a display of unwavering spirit and determination. He was defying age, pushing a prime champion to the very edge of his capabilities, proving that experience and heart can still challenge youth and power. For Barrios, this win cements his status as a force to be reckoned with in the division. It opens doors to potential unification bouts with the division's elite, setting the stage for even bigger and more exciting clashes in the future. Fundora's continued dominance at 154 pounds, and Usyk's heavyweight masterclass performances, all set the stage for more mega fights that will captivate audiences worldwide. Boxing's future is bright, filled with promise and potential, with new kings rising to claim their thrones and legends honored for their contributions to the sport. This night was a celebration of courage, drama, and skill, a showcase of everything that makes boxing so compelling. It was the essence of the sport, distilled into one unforgettable evening. Pacquiao's final challenge inspired millions around the globe, proving that greatness endures, even in the face of adversity. As the torch passes to Barrios, Fundora, and countless others waiting in the wings, boxing's legacy is undoubtedly in strong and capable hands, ready to carry the sport forward. The story continues, with each fight adding a new chapter to the rich tapestry of boxing history. New legends will rise, driven by the same passion and dedication that defined the greats who came before them. But the echoes of this night, the roar of the crowd, the clash of gloves, and the unwavering spirit of competition will last forever, etched in the memories of all who witnessed it.